Let me guess, you've tried dropshipping before, maybe bought some random guru's course, watched hundreds of how I made X dropshipping videos, and you're still here searching for that one video that's gonna really make you some real online money. But I need you to understand something very important right now. That magic video you've been looking for doesn't exist. This is not going to be like any other video. In fact, if you're looking for another viral product or Facebook CBO hack, this really isn't the video for you. The only way to up your game is by upping your knowledge and your skill set. What I'm about to show you is help students generate $20,000 in their first month of dropshipping, and even $40,000 the next month, and even in $2,000 and $3,000 days in their first day of product testing. It's like unheard of, to be honest, guys. This isn't theory. This is real results from people implementing my system. In this video, I'm going to show you my exact AI system that's helping ordinary people generate up to $100,000 a month with dropshipping, even if they'd failed multiple times before. This is the most comprehensive result-driven guide on how to actually make a profitable dropshipping business utilizing artificial intelligence. Guarantee you're not going to find any video like this elsewhere on YouTube. So let's get into it. Sorry to interrupt the video, guys. We'll get back to it in just a minute. But before we do, I want to talk to you guys about Supplier. Not enough of you guys actually use the right suppliers. A lot of you motherfuckers literally just be using AliExpress, Zendrop, or CJ Dropshipping. All these platforms are absolute, for lack of a better word, shit, okay? They all have crazy shipping times, and even at the shipping times, some products maybe not so bad, maybe are 14 days, which is actually ridiculous still. But it's just crazy expensive, and their lack of products is shocking. I've used Zendrop, I've used CJ Dropshipping, I've used all these suppliers, and the most common problem I've seen is they're all expensive. They don't have a wide variety of products. The shipping takes way too long, and it's just a mess, right? I don't recommend use any of these suppliers. Obviously use private shipping agents if you have one, but I know most of you guys don't have access to private shipping agents. So the next best alternative, and honestly, in my opinion, is actually better. It's actually better than most shipping agents. I've compared these guys to a lot of actual quotes I get from my own private suppliers, and their quotes are pretty similar, sometimes for some products even better. Guys, and I'm not just saying this, I literally promote Commercive inside of my mentorship community. My students are actively using Commercive right now. Obviously some using private shipping companies, but it doesn't matter. I don't include the private shipping things. Bro, in the US, they literally can get you 1 to 3 day shipping times. Do you know how insane that is, right? Shipping times are so important. It's not 2017 anymore where you guys can just send your product only a month later. Nah, consumers care about delivery time. It's going to increase your CRO. Trust me, it's going to increase your CVR. Fuck that. They even have 5 to 8 day global shipping, like with tracking numbers and everything. It's crazy, right? They literally offer custom packaging at super low MOQ and everything. Private labeling, everything you guys can imagine. Honestly, guys, I'm not even being biased right now. They probably are the best, like, public and widely accessible private supplier right now, right? They literally have a 7-day free trial as well. So you don't have to pay anything even to get quotes. And if you don't like it, you can always cancel, right? They literally fulfill orders in like 65 different countries. They have warehouses in US, China, everywhere. So your brand literally can scale limitlessly. Guys, and this isn't just for you if you have already an existing brand and trying to scale it. They work with everyone from your beginner dropshippers to your 6-7 figure a month brands, right? They really cover it all, and their support is great. I've really had a good experience using them. I really recommend them so much, guys. And you guys can check them out and get started today with the link in the description. Guarantees you a 7-day free trial, no commitment. But let's get back to the video. So why did most dropshippers fail to make $10,000, let alone $100,000 a month? Before we dive into that, we need to actually understand exactly what is causing dropshippers to fail in 2025. Here's the reality of dropshipping right now. Ad costs have nearly doubled in the past 18 months. Customer acquisition has never been harder. Platforms like Facebook and TikTok have never shut down accounts faster. The competition is 10x what it used to be. And Amazon is just stealing customers who recognize generic products. But here's what excites me. Whilst most dropshippers are struggling to break even, my students are hitting $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 even a month sometimes, using a completely different approach. The difference? They're not building basic dropshipping stores. We're building real brands and using AI to give us an unfair advantage that their competitors simply don't have. And that's exactly what I'm going to show you today. How to use AI to build you a profitable dropshipping business that generates you at least $20,000 a month in pure profit. Obviously, the first step is actually finding your product. The foundation of a 100K a month store is finding what I call a brand catalyst product. Not just any winning product, but one that has the potential to scale for you to hit those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5K, even 6K days sometimes. Spending proper time on product research is absolutely crucial. Most dropshippers fail because they get excited and pick the first product they find, and then they wonder why they're not making any money. I found an AI system that can drastically accelerate your product research time whilst maintaining quality. Here's a basic and effective method that I've used to actually accelerate product research. So basically what you need to do is go to Meta Ads Library first, okay? And filter by ads that have been running for over 30 days, first of all. But instead of manually analyzing all of these ads, what you need to do is actually, you can screenshot all these ads and upload them to ChatGPT, or you can send the app, you can copy the link, and ChatGPT 4 can read links and view websites and everything. So just paste the link to the Meta Ads Library filters you searched, and it can go through all of those ads. So you need to actually ask it some key questions. You want to ask it, analyze these products and tell me which ones have up to 100K a month potential. And what you need to do is ask it to analyze your competitors. You can also ask it which products actually solve a real problem that people are willing to pay a premium for. And then you need to ask it as well, which of these products has the most unique selling proposition, right? USPs as well, the most important thing, right? But when it's analyzing, make sure you can add these filters as well. It needs to have a wow factor that drives impulse purchases, offers a shortcut to a desired outcome, and one of the most important ones, it's not easily available on Amazon. Once you've actually found these kind of winning products, you need to validate them. What you want to do is go over to Amazon and actually export all the reviews and upload them to ChatGPT. And then what you want to do is actually ask ChatGPT, what specific pain points do customers mention that they're willing to pay a premium for? And obviously then you need to ask it how you can solve these problems, right? And this is the key to hitting your first 100K model. In my Margin Masters program, we've consistently found that emotional investment products generate up to 10 times more than just general functional products. And guys, this is literally the difference between a $3,000 and a $30,000 a month store. And once you found that 100K a month product, the next step is actually building a high converting store that's going to generate you those numbers. This should take days or even a week sometimes for slower people, but AI has completely revolutionized this process. There's a tool I've been using and some of my students actually been using as well called Atlas AI. And honestly is one of the most powerful tools to help you generate 10, 20, 30,000, even $100,000 a month. Within 2-3 minutes, you easily have a high converting store ready to go. And by the way, this is crucial for hitting that 50, 100K a month, guys. It's so important. Having a high AOV is the easiest way to scale. The more money you get per customer, the more money you can spend on ads. Think of it like that. I'm sure if you guys are seen, or maybe you haven't, you're living on the fucking rock, but GPT-4 has generated some insane static images. Static images are great, okay? They convert very well, right? But the problem is, if you don't know what you're doing, it's gonna be impossible to scale with static ads. It's not like a video ad where you have 30 to 40 seconds, sometimes a minute, even longer sometimes, to kind of get your point across. All your copy has to be insane. The messaging has to be super good. And GPT-4 is really fucking helping with that. And now for the thing you've probably been waiting for is the prompt I use on GPT, okay? And I'll probably put it in the description, but I'll read it out here. You can type things like this. So you are a legendary copywriter who's generated $10 million in e-commerce sales. Create a high converting Facebook ad for this product, emphasizes your key benefit and creates urgency around X pain point. The ad should position this as a premium solution worth at least X amount for your product price. And obviously it's going to generate some nice concepts there. You can also upload inspiration from other static ads if you've seen. Right, go on Atria and then find good static ads, and you can actually upload them to GPT for inspiration, which is something I've been doing a lot. You literally get it to recreate one of your competitors' best static ads. And speaking of scaling, now we don't just want static ads, right? We want video ads, okay? So there are tools like Make UGC and Arc Ads. I hope you've heard of these things by now. Do I prefer them over normal traditional UGC? Honestly, no. But are they much quicker and easy to test concepts and angles? 100%, guys. AI UGC, just type your script in there. You use Claude or whatever tools you want to make your UGC script, put it in there, and boom, you have an ad within a couple of minutes, right? If you're not good at editing, find a video editor on Twitter, Fiverr, whatever, and boom, you've got a fucking great ad there already. It's also very good to test variations of. For example, if you have a UGC ad, testing different hooks, different bodies, but just same concept, same angle, right? Then AI UGC is gonna be your best friend, right? I'm sure you realize by now, but if you don't, every ad has a lifetime, okay? Some can be 3-4 weeks, some can be a month more, some even just a week, okay? Getting traditional UGC content is great, but it takes time. Using these AI tools, like Make UGC, Arc Ads, it's just gonna make your life a lot easier. Now, there's a whole kind of process. You understand the research phase, we're using Meta Ads Library, using ChatGPT, doing all the prompts, figuring out targets. Then we got the store building phase, actually using Atlas AI to do the whole thing. If you're lazy and don't want to do it yourself, Atlas is the best way to do it. Then creative testing, the initial static ads with GPT-4. Also using Make UGC to get all your content out. Your target here is to at least find 2-3 creatives that can actually generate you between 2.5 to 3 ROAS. Ideally, any ROAS over 1.6 means you're profitable. If we get 1.7, transaction fees will probably not make us profitable. But yeah, you just want to aim for higher. And then the optimization phase is actually analyze winning ads, create iterations, using the progressive overload strategy, double down on successful angles and hooks, and keep pushing good quality, high intent content. When the scaling phase is just reinvesting into ad spend. Optimization is kind of scaling, and you actually just need to increase your ad spend, right? I've got a whole strategy in there in the community, but basically I'll give you a little bit, guys, here as well. If you're profitable after a couple days, increase your budget. Don't increase your budget too crazy, especially when you're just testing out. Like if your first day and you're like hitting 3 ROAS, let Meta optimize a bit, and then you can start doubling, increasing your budget by X%. And this is the exact system that my students have scaled up to 40-50k months, literally within 90 days of starting dropshipping. When you have the right systems in place and the right guidance, anything is possible, guys. But yeah, guys, that was the video. But here's the thing, guys, I need to be completely honest with you. You really only have 3 options from here. Option 1 is you do nothing. You watch this video and just wasted your time. 6 months from now, you'll probably still be watching dropshipping videos, wondering why you're not making your first 10k month in profit. And option 2 is taking everything I've taught you today and actually implementing yourself. And you absolutely can. I've given you the playbook right here. But here's what's likely to happen. You'll hit roadblocks I couldn't even possibly cover in this video. You're gonna face problems with creatives, technical setup, and you're just gonna waste a whole bunch of time trying to figure things out on your own. But there's an option 3. You can join my Margin Masters program, where you get direct access to me and my team, weekly coaching calls, and one-on-one support with me. You're speaking to me personally, right? You have 2 to 3 one-on-one calls a week. If I'm not in meetings or sleeping, I'm responding. You get access to my whole supply network, the whole framework, everything you need. It's really a full A to Z guide. It is me personally working with you, right? I literally guarantee you a profitable e-commerce business in 90 days, or I'm working with you for free until you do, right? So there's no risk attached anyway. The level of support I give you is unheard of in the industry. And I honestly think it's the reason why my students have such a high success rate, right? That's why we can take beginners, literal beginners that have never tested products before, and start hitting them at 2-3k days within the first month. But yeah, guys, if you're serious about building an actual dropshipping business, you can book a call with me, the link in the description. We reject about 80% of the candidates, in all honesty, simply just because if you're not serious about building a real business here, I don't want to work with you guys. Also, the more people I accept into the mentorship, the quality obviously goes down, right? It's one-on-one fully. If I had worked with 100 people, I'd be dying. I wouldn't leave my setup the whole day. Here's what I want you to do now. I want you to click that first link in the description and book a call with me personally. Because as I said, if you finish this video, I think the program's definitely a fit for you. Also, I get that you're probably skeptical. Maybe you've been burnt on mentorships before. Like a lot of my students have come to me, spent thousands on mentorships, wasted. I've had a guy who spent $17,000 in total on a mentorship. But we turned his life around. He's doing absolute insane numbers right now. And that's because he has the right guidance. It gives me fulfillment when I get that notification on the student. Yo, we hit our first 1k day today on the brand. Like, dude, that's what makes me happy. I don't care if I hit my fucking 20k days on the store. But it provides me more fulfillment of helping you guys, showing them actually changing people's lives, you know. That really makes me happy, guys. But yeah, the question is, what are you gonna do with all this information? You know what to do. Link in the description. And also, remember, hit that fucking subscribe button, hit the like video so you'll see me more often on your page. And yeah, without further ado, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.